Hey, Vegeta!
Damn, that shit was dope! What is this? I just couldn't hear the song.
No sabotage?
This isn't ours.
Not our playlist.
Stop me.
I got it.
All right, I see that door closed, and I think we can kick this music down a notch. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Team 4-Star San Japan. Got any birthdays in the audience? No. No. No, none of you were born.
Do it.
If it is your birthday today, happy freaking birthday to you! If your birthday was within the past 7 to 8 years, happy birthday to you! Holy shit, you've been around the sun I don't know how many times! Zeno, you brought this on by talking about it! Thank you so much for being born and for coming here to San Japan! Happy birthday!
I didn't ask for this.
You know, when I presented that song,
I'm sorry.
this was not the fate I thought I was going to be giving myself.
You can see all that and more on any of our weekday live streams. Anyway,
Nick, we want them to watch those.
then I should play the song more. I hear a yes!
I mean, the panel will be really easy if you just plays this the whole time.
All right.
I'm dying slowly on the inside.
Aren't we all? I'm just trying to exacerbate the situation for you.
Yeah.
Heart goes out to you guys.
Hi there, I'm Lanny Pator. Thank you, you're too kind. Co-writer, co-creator of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, in which I play Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin, Master Roshi, Shenron, and a terrifying abyss known as Mr. Popo. Hi, San Japan. You can also hear me in Hellsing Ultimate Abridged as the Major in Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged, which will be coming back this fall. I play Reeve. And this fall I get to play Kate Sith. Oh yeah, everybody's favorite Final Fantasy character of all time. Yeah, the crowd goes mild.
Come on down!
And of course, you can hear myself as well as many of the other fine gentlemen on this panel over on TFS Gaming and in our live streams. Thank you so much for coming, guys.
Hi there, I'm Scott Kaisernecko Frericks. I'm one of the co-writers and director of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and I play Trunks, King Kai, Zarbon, Gregory, Korin, Yadrobe, Turtle, Birder, Oolong, and probably some other minor characters here and there.
Now name someone somebody cares about.
So you're like the Chris Savage.
In Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, I played, technically I'll still get a little bit more as in, but I played Luke Valentine and Pip Bernadotte. In Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged, I do a terrible impression of the guy who played Snape. I always forget his name.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Show some respect.
So I do a bad Snape impression.
Yeah, show some respect for the dead, Scott. Half the audience pulls out their phone.
As sung, not sang, or maybe, we don't know. I do some of the stuff on gaming. Not too much though.
You're also the editor. You edit things.
I said I edited DBZ.
You make things.
Yes.
You make things happen on screen.
Yes, I make Dragon Ball Z.
You do computer magic.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Takahata 101. I have a cold.
It's a little short, lost a lot of hair, but it's okay.
Daddy's fused?
I'm Chris Zito. Thank you.
Yeah! That's the reaction!
You can find me on the gaming channel. I take up the Wednesday slot with Bargain Barrel, where I showcase a bunch of indie games for games you may have known, but why not? Let's play them. It's fun to play video games. Woo! Yep. And if you heard on DBZA, I am the Wombat.
Woo! Yeah! I love you, Wombat!
I love you too, random citizen. And yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben, HBI2K Creighton. On DBZA, I play Farmer with Shotgun, Nail, Dr. Briefs, Bubbles the Monkey, Turles in That One Thing, That One Time. In Hellsing, I play Alexander Anderson.
Yeah.
I'm also, as of the upcoming episode, which we'll be showing a sneak preview of tomorrow, at the 18 Plus panel, I'm on the writing team of Hellsing and also on the next season of Final Fantasy VII.
I'm Grant, by the way, Smith.
Stronger.
I'm keeping track for every boo. The delay of DBZA grows.
So what you're saying is Boo has delayed Dragon Ball Z.
Absolutely. As far as voices I've done, I told you once that made sense, and it also made sense. And I also told you, yeah, fuck Goku.
Great, you used up our one F-bomb of the PG-13 panel.
Took it.
Teeth knows no bounds.
I'm also frequently on the gaming stuff.
Hi, I'm Kieran. Hi, everybody. I run the gaming channel. I have done that for the past 3 years now, I think, something like that.
2.5, 3.
2.5.
Whenever we brought you on, as soon as I pushed it onto you, really.
Yeah, we thrust it onto me and said, fix it. So I've been involved with the gaming channel since then. I've also helped write the Android 13 movie, World's Strongest, and I think one episode of DBZ Abridged since then.
46, something like that?
Some episode. I did something that matters, I swear. I swear I did it one time once. And that was about it. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you guys have a good stay in Japan.
So for those unfamiliar with the Team 4-Star panel, this is typically a Q&A panel. As you see, we have a lovely microphone lined up here down the middle. If you guys would like to line up and ask your questions, we would be glad to answer them. And 3, 2, 1, go!
Somebody has done this before.
I want to apologize for this in advance.
I phoned over here.
I gave birth to that.
Okay. Well, let's see what that has to say.
By the way, look, someone's doing a mixed cosplay of Tyrion and Assassin's Creed.
Actually, anyway, kid, ready? Anyway, okay, Mr. Popo.
Yes, Maggie.
Okay.
I love you, Mr. Popo.
You're very wise.
Okay, Mr. Popo. Quick question. Since you consider a group of humans an infestation, what about a group of faunus from Ruby?
A group of what from
Faunus.
The faunus. Oh.
Cat girls.
Let's see. I guess that would be an infestation, a plague of faunus,
A litter.
a litter, a pile, a barn.
Business of faunus.
I suggest infestation killer. Or pesticide.
A pesticide of faunus. All right.
Because they
I'll
hate
put that in
humans.
mind.
They hate humans.
Awesome.
Most of them do.
Then they have my respect. For now.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
What's one thing that you know that's like obscure knowledge that you never get to like use in everyday conversation or like at mixers that you would love to be able to tell people?
Just in general?
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
wow.
resonating,
fact.
like the resonating quality of Maple's 40 hertz. That's something random that you never get to tell people.
No, but now I know it.
Yeah.
So basically, if we were tasked with putting something on a Snapple cap, well,
Yeah.
I got one. The singular form of the word pornography is pornograph. May I have one pornograph, please?
I only have time to download one pornograph for the evening.
I'm a busy man. I will get my business done with just the one. Thank you.
I mean,
Now is that for like one pornograph feature, or is that just like one still? Is that a frame? Is that a pornographic, as it were?
I'm gonna go with the latter.
Okay.
It'd be a picture of an ankle, you know, like the porn.
Oh my,
I know, very, very lewd. I'm sorry. How to keep it down for the 13 plus.
I know more about voice actors than I know what to do with. And it's,
That'd be a very interesting Snapple cap, I'm sure.
Kaiser Neko knows a lot about voice actors.
I know how the guy who voiced Popeye in the 30s cartoon became the voice. He was making fun of Max Fleischer's wife right behind him.
Nice!
Was he like talking out of the side of his mouth right there?
No, he literally was just like the one guy who they really hated, and then then he's an inker for the show.
Gotcha.
And then he starts making fun of his wife. Goes, and then everyone in the studio is like,
That's Popeye.
"He's right behind you." So Fleischer goes, "All right, you in my office in 5 minutes." He's like ready to pack up. How would you like to be the voice of Popeye?
That's great.
yeah, the kind of information I have would be like, J. Michael Tatum's boyfriend's mom owned 12 horses.
That's just something you pick up in conversation.
I told you though.
I guess.
I told you.
It's concise enough to be on the Snapple bottle cap.
Precisely.
And then like 90% of people who own that. Who?
He must be important. His first name is a letter.
I can't think. Like there are probably a billion benign facts running around in my head, but for the life of me, I can't source just one right now. So I'm gonna have to take a pass.
For my trivia, it's dove is not the past tense of dive, it's dived. Everyone just says it wrong.
Oh, interesting. If you Google Kieran spelled my way, I fill up the first page. So, there's my fact. There's my obscure fact.
I share the first page of my Google search results, but I share it with a Welsh harpist named Benjamin Creighton Griffiths.
Yeah, you told me about that. I'm like, you know what? That's a good.
Yeah, that's dope. I will share the first page of Google with that dude any day.
Which is funny because I Google my name and I share the page with a comedian. Everyone knows I'm not funny.
That's That's why you do arts.
You Google my name, I am like 90% of that first page, and then one of the things is just some poor audio engineer that happens to share my name and will probably never get work in the animation industry because of me.
It's a terrible curse because it goes straight to everything I've done, so I can't be a teacher ever again.
But you were once.
I was once, yes.
There's your Snapple cap.
It's weird because mine is Scott Frerich's husband, Scott Frerich's fairy tale. I'm like, who's been looking at my husband?
No, you don't understand. Like, if you type in Nick Landis, Nick Landis' wife is second there. So
Oh, people-
I think people just look up spouses like,
Who is this bitch?
that's my wife.
I'm like, that's my husband. Don't
We had
call
them
him a
going for a
bitch.
while that I was your husband, so maybe they were like, is that true? Is that real?
Fact checking.
Yo,
And you do know that on April Fools, they actually ship out Snapple facts that are actually at 50% false, and one of them literally was, 50% of these are true.
Now I have to wonder about that other Nick Landis if he ever Googles himself and it just like pops up, Nick Landis' wife. Why are they looking up my wife? Who did this?
Kaiser, what happened to the episode breakdowns?
Actually, they kind of got supplanted a little bit with the Patreon streams that I was doing, because at the end of the day, I kept trying to make the Patreons, and then I had to put off on working on the episodes, and then I kept trying to make the breakdowns, and then I kept having to put off the episodes, so I had to do the Patreon stream, because, I kept promising people, don't worry, you'll have, behind the scenes stuff, so I couldn't do the breakdowns anymore. I'm sorry.
fun Snapple Cap fact, though, they're called episode breakdowns because he has about 3 per episode.
But honestly, at the end of the day, I think I said enough about the process of how I made them.
That is kind of repetitive.
Yeah, it did get to the point where I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm talking about at this point. That's really all that interesting.
The only interesting things from this point on are just like little tidbits about the script, like little in-jokes that we put in there now, and that would barely fill up like 3 minutes.
Yeah, actually, what I'd like to do, this is not a promise that we're going to do it. I'd love to do commentaries on episodes someday.
I was actually thinking about that, and I'll get back to you on an idea that I have.
All right. How about you, audience? Would you be into something like that?
All of a sudden, we just make them. There's the worst things. We sit there silently. I liked that part. There was I'm trying to think of the movie I was thinking of. There was this one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Conan the Barbarian. I've seen that commentary track, and it is amazing. At one point, he literally says, "Shh, I'm watching this."
He is amazing on commentary, apparently, because there's this other one where it's like, oh, she's about to get her tits out. I'm just like, all right, Arnold.
If it weren't for the laws of this land, he would be president.
It's true.
Speaking of the laws of this land, hello.
Got a question for the Krill Master.
Hello, Brave Hunter.
Speaking of Brave, so what's the thing that scared you the most out of all the games you've been forced to play?
Oh boy. In character time, let's go. Out of all the things that have ever terrified me in the games that I've played, it's not completing them and having to deal with Vegeta afterwards.
Also, one last thing. Gotcha, Lanny.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, you better run. Roll away. All right, who understood the context of that? Because now, wow, I did tell it last year. For those of you that did not understand the context of it, and I'm going to give a second cautionary tale after this. There was a convention. I went to a convention in Connecticut called Kineticon, appropriately, and we were signing autographs, and we were at like the end of the line, and somebody walked up. Like he was kind of a straggler. Like we were just cleaning up. Kaiser had already wandered off, but Antfish and I were sitting there, and he was like, can you sign this? And I have a question. I'm like, yeah, sure, what is it? It's a little weird, but after you're done signing that, would it be okay if I smelled you? And I stopped signing, I was like, Antfish and I just kind of looked at each other, and he was like, what? And I'm like, I don't think we'd be very comfortable with that. And he's like, no, it's okay, I already got you.
That was the longest Snapple fact.
It's a real big cat.
It's a two-bottle, it's a two-parter.
I'm just imagining.
It's on both sides.
Got you.
ever since then, my friend Caitlin and I have been playing a game of sniff tag, where we just like get up to each other after like, I don't know, a year and a half not seeing each other. Yay! We hug each other. Just. Gotcha. Now here's the cautionary tale. I told this last year, and after that 18 plus panel, we went off and did our inebriations, and I was kind of wandering around the Riverwalk, just kind of off on my own, and somebody ran up behind me, like grabbed me by the shoulders, and I'm like, "Wah!" I almost turned around and decked them, and they were just like, gotcha! And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. So don't do that. Don't.
Shout, I got you from across the river.
Yes. You can shout it at me, but do not run up and grab me.
Now you can definitely do what a fan at Phoenix Comic Con did. We were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were at our booth, signing autographs, doing our thing, and this cute girl, probably not quite 18, standing there, real quiet, gets up to the front of the line, and she's standing and not saying anything. And lots of our fans are kind of shy and socially awkward, so I don't think anything of it. But she leans in, and I lean in, thinking she's just a quiet talker, and she leans in, and I lean in, and now we're like face to face, and I notice she's making this really intense eye contact with me. And for just a split second, I think, is she leaning in for a kiss? And right then, gotcha.
Which is great, because I don't even think I was at that convention that year, so I wasn't even around to tell that story then. That was a leftover.
The legacy continues.
It always does.
I would tell my creepy con story, but it's 18 plus.
So show up tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow, this room, 7 p.m.
So, man who murdered and skinned a Pikachu, what's up?
What? I don't know anything about that. Hi there. First off, two things. Lanny, thank you for that video about Hurricane Harvey.
Oh, absolutely. Dude,
honestly,
me,
my girl, my brother here, we actually came from Houston.
Oh, wow.
Well, wow. I just want to say real quick, for those of you that tuned into the live stream, thank you so much. Together we were able to raise $28,550 for hurricane relief.
That's astounding.
That is 2 mediocre cars or 1 fairly nice car. Brand new.
Hashtag not survive Harvey.
Yeah, no, and
yeah.
good on you, man, but holy crap. Just the generosity that our community showed there was amazing and astounding to us. And to this day, I guess it's only been a couple of days, hasn't gotten a lot of time to sink in. I still don't think it's entirely dawned on me, but that number is insane.
I thought that was going to be barely like a late game number. Like, at the 3-minute mark, $5,000.
Yeah, 13 grand by 5 minutes. Yeah, it was insane.
No, it shot up there, and thank you to all of you who showed up. And honestly, for those of you that didn't and still have the means to contribute to some form of Hurricane Harvey relief, please do. They definitely need the money. That's a PSA. Anyway, you had a question.
Okay, this question is actually going to Vegeta.
All right, what you got?
During that little last video about you and Goku playing a little fighting game, Tekken?
We don't talk about the dark times.
I was kind of wondering, if you were getting the chance to have him playing with Goku again, what game would it be and why?
Please Pokken Tournament.
I was thinking maybe League or Overwatch, maybe against each other.
I don't do requests! I am the prince. I decide what I play!
Please Pokken.
And just to give him just to get a chance to kick him square in the nuts, Rochambeau! I go first!
There is a game called Cosmic Rochambeau.
Well, there you go.
There we go. Best.
God, funny story, like the behind the scenes of that Tekken video. I'm not great at fighting games, but apparently Masako doesn't know how to press a button. If you look at that video and Vegeta's just bouncing for a little while, I'm like, hit me, hit me, hit me! I'm like standing there like the Joker, like, come on!
Hello, guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
I just had one request. In any of your favorite, any character's voices, Can y'all do a reaction of the 2017 presidential election?
You really want to make this political? All right, here's Mr. Popo.
Wow, I'm really glad I don't live on that shithole.
There's 2.
No, we can say shit. PG-13.
Oh,
It's allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it on Adult Swim last night.
Yeah.
It was in the Transformers movie, the good one.
which one?
The good one.
The one without Shia LaBeouf.
The animated one?
Oh, so the one with Mark Wahlberg.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the wombat thing.
Oh. I don't know.
That's not right. Look, I'm just trying to do the morning.
No. It's just like, yeah, he tries to do the morning show, and then it's just like, oh God. I quit.
He sort of looks like a leprechaun. Do you think if I stab him with my knife, Lucky Charms will cut out?
Team 4-Star does not advocate killing the president.
We do, however, find it hilarious.
I guess that makes sense.
Beep.
Bring it back them cooler licks.
Thank you. Hashtag make Namek great again.
Guru's never coming back.
Hi there.
Hello.
I have a question for all of you. If somehow you guys could keep on making, if whoever is in charge of the copyright stuff made, so you could make DBZA, but only if you completely change the voices of every character, with only the people here in this room, including the non-voice actors, who would you get to? Who would you get to play?
Who would we trade out?
Yes.
All right, so
I bet that guy'd do a good Nappa.
How about this? We'll change all of the voices that we do in the show with each other. So shift over to make it easier.
That sounds easier than every single character.
Yeah, exactly.
all right, let's see. God, just going from the people on this panel. Let's see.
Grant, I think you played Trunks.
Awesome. Thanks. I like him.
I'd probably do King Kai, Yang. I was going to in the,
Like when we were originally doing like the Dragon Ball Z abridged movies, I was gonna play King Kai. I suggested you because I know you do a better one, but
I just do any King Kai. It's whatever.
I felt like yours sounded a bit better than mine.
Like mine was like around here, it's like a little bit more nasally.
Yeah, okay, I buy it.
Zito, you can have bubbles.
Wow, he's perfect.
Here's the funny thing.
Kaiser, you'd probably do Piccolo, I'm guessing, if I couldn't.
Actually, what I'd do is I'd give you Nail and give him Piccolo.
Finally, I've become the dominant personality. Nails up front, baby! Lord Guru, I don't think we can do that.
I guess I'd end up taking Vegeta. Whatever, I don't care. Don't quit your day job! Go get a day job!
Shots fired in America.
Now somebody do a sensu bean. There we go, Zito, you can be Krillin.
Biff. Pow.
I'll be the sound effect.
Yeah, I'm some sound design.
Why we switch out Grant for the Foley then? Perfect. Done.
I just want to be Sal. Over my goddamn dead body.
Did you know I was actually going to play Cell originally?
And then you got Trunks.
Yeah, then I got Trunks and I was
Like,
like...
what we did was, like, way back in the day, back when we first started doing this, we got 1 billion messages a day. Hey, can I be there? Can I be there? Can I be there? So we're just like, let's just make a quick cast list so people stop asking.
Yep.
And a rousing game of rock, paper, scissors ensued.
It wasn't even that. It was just like, look, we're just gonna put placeholders here. Like, if we get there, sure, it'd be fun if you played them, but we're not gonna be there for a while.
And that cut down the questions by a whole 10%.
Because we never listed Broly, and everybody and their mother wanted to be Broly.
I got a guy kicked out of a panel once by accident because he was trying to audition for Broly on the spot.
Oh, at Akon?
Yeah, and I started making this at him, because he just kept going, just screaming.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. He was standing there and he was like, "Vegeta, why are you dodging me?" I'm like, "I'm not." I had no idea what this guy was doing.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, look, just get in touch with my people. Like, I'm trying to brush it off so that he can go around, and Ben is just like, "No, stop." But I guess somebody in the back must have...
security saw me doing this and thought I was telling them. Yeah, they escorted him out.
Poor guy.
But he found me afterwards and said that security was very nice to him and explained to him kindly that he was taking up time that other people needed, and he was, the guy was super cool. He was just awkward.
He wasn't a monster, he was a demon, and his power level was maximum.
He was just a genuine... Yeah, he was just a genuine freak. It's fine.
D&D has taught me anything. It's the demons that are chaotic and the devils that are lawful. Nerd stuff.
It's true.
John.
What you got?
Thank you. I was hoping someone would do that.
Oh yeah. First, I just want to say I came from Houston too. I was able to make it through the storm. All my friends, all people I know, they all did good. I'm praying for Houston.
Good.
And I thank you, Team 4-Star, as well. I saw a Facebook post I'd like to share. There are 3 things I know during a storm that won't fail Houston: mattress stores, HEB, and rednecks with boats.
All right.
Yeah, very true. Everybody raise a glass for rednecks with boats.
Rednecks with boats.
That's actually...
Now I have a question for King Kai and Mr. Popo.
Why would you ever ask me a question?
Because I'm lumped in.
Who would win?
In what?
You know what.
Everything.
Connect 4? What the hell are you talking about?
Hi, faggot. This is where you scream.
Okay, everyone's gonna go deaf if I scream.
That's why you lean back. And think of your tiny planet.
It's so small!
Not for long!
Maybe nothing.
One more, and this is the most important out of all humanity and life itself. What do we gotta do to get rid of that guy, Grant?
Grant was forged in a dwarf star. He is denser than any material known to man.
Dude, don't make fun of him just because he's short. Jesus.
It's the content of your character, okay, man?
Right, DBCA is now delayed for a millennium.
Or in Grant time, that's about 3 minutes. I don't know. How do dwarf stars work?
But
something about something gravity.
None of you will ever be happy again.
I don't mean to cause conflict. I don't mean to bring up politics. But I have a very important question for all of you. And for the sake of time, because this could turn into the longest argument of all time, all I need is a yes or no from all of you. Are traps gay?
No, it depends on the person, I suppose. No, I mean that's.
I feel like this is an 18.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. If you're a straight guy and you think that a girl who looks like a guy is hot, not gay. If you're into a guy who looks like a girl, it's pretty gay.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, is it
a simple yes or no will suffice.
No, I'm asking a legitimate question. Is this from the perspective of, do you find traps attractive, or is this from the perspective of, is the trap itself gay? Because that's what I heard from the question, and I'm guessing I guess it depends from person to person on that one.
It's always if you do you find a trap attractive, are you then gay? And
well, here's the thing. It's meant to be a fool kind of it's meant to be a fool kind of thing, right?
And by the way, I would like to point out that transvestites, transsexuals, etc., are not traps.
Yeah,
they're just
that's
that.
a different thing.
Yeah,
I'm just answering this question
and I just like to point that out because this is a kind of a political minefield. In terms of artists, who intentionally draw their characters to mislead you, I will use that term as a trap. That's all.
All right.
But I will say this: if you know the character is male or female, and you subscribe to their gender, it's gay. It's gay. It's gay.
I say it's like once you understand exactly what the genitalia are, and then that's where the decision-making process is.
Yeah.
So if you find out, then still keep.
Well, allow me to unpolitify this.
So if you're a centaur and you see the rear end of a horse, but the front end is blocked by, say, the side of a barn,
then you're
or the tail, right?
Then you're a zoophile.
Well, he's saying if you're a centaur.
Okay.
Wait. What if you're a centaur and you see like it's just like it's sticking out of a barn? What if it's a horse and like is that okay for centaurs to do? Like is it okay for them to have
This is
sex
a
with
really
horses?
weird one.
No. We're going with this.
only if it's a talking horse, because only a talking horse can consent.
Can a centaur have sex with a unicorn then? Unicorns are technically intelligent creatures. Like if it's an intelligent creature, and if so, does the preceding unihorse centaur have
Can a centaur only be half horse? Can they be like half pig or elephant?
I have it on good authority they can be half donkey.
Oh, okay.
I am never drinking Snapple again.
And I was just about to say,
I just want to end this with centaurs have 2 rib cages, but do they have 2 hearts?
Yes.
yes.
They have twice as much love for the world.
All right. Let me just encapsulate it in an easy answer.
Don't fuck a horse. All right, next question.
There's two.
Yes. And if you find Bridget from Guilty Gear attractive, and you don't know that he's actually a boy, then that doesn't make you gay. It just makes you a pedophile.
True.
Thank you,
fact.
Dodged a bullet. Love you, Scott.
Get it together.
Yes, sir.
Hi. First, just want to say hi, Christina. I'm looking forward to the next episode of the Unexpectables.
Nice. Thank you. For those who know that, thank you.
My question is, I heard this guy does not get a lot of questions, so this is for the turtle.
Okay.
All right, Turtle, this one's all you. I'm just gonna stand here anyway, though.
So how much for some brownies?
Well, it depends on if you're going for indica or sativa, because our purple kush is running low.
My bad. Oh, it was a good batch.
People often ask how we make these legally. It turns out that Kame Island is a sovereign nation.
I had to sign a lot of things over to King Furry for that.
All right. You guys have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right. So I have a question for Vegeta.
All right.
Can you make Krillin play Fatal Frame?
I can make him do a lot of things.
Can you make him do that specifically?
Maybe. But again, I don't do requests!
Oh.
Okay,
Just do it.
First of all, I'd like to remind Vegeta, Nappa's still out there and richer than you.
What?
What do you mean?
Not richer than my baby mama.
No, richer than you. I never said Bulma.
What do I need money for?
Fair point. Second, my question.
Child support.
Oh, good one.
My question is for all of you. Out of all of the episodes that you've ever bridged of any series, which one was the most frustrating?
You're asking the 2 writers. That one's a tough one.
Yo, who here knows Berserk? I abridged the Eclipse.
You poor soul.
Yeah, I was in that episode.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
Let me put it to you this way. The last Dragon Ball Z thing that I did, that completely and utterly wiped me was actually World's. Oh wow! I actually almost said World's the longest. World's Strongest.
It was one of our longest episodes, though.
Yeah, it was supplanted by Broly, which, funny enough, was actually the easier of the two movies.
But the hardest to write.
Oh yeah, easily the hardest to write.
Which is probably what I'd say was the most frustrating.
Oh yeah.
We kept having to go, like, how many drafts did we go through? 3 or 4? It was at least 3 drafts that we went through.
Yeah. And meanwhile, World's Strongest actually had a bunch of rewrites after we finished the writing, but
it was,
that was not even close to the...
That one was much easier.
Yeah.
Justice.
Opposite ends of the problems on that one.
Yeah.
Hard to say which side is more frustrating. For me, I mean, for you, I think you have a much more definitive answer since you actually have to edit it. But
Oh yeah, no, World's Strongest was the hardest thing I've had to edit in a long time. I love that movie though, trust me. It's one of my favorites that we've done.
Is that why it was the hardest to edit? Because you wanted to put like so much detail and effort into it?
No, it was because we kept writing scenes that basically...
Did not exist, got it.
We wrote a lot of stuff that was not there.
Yeah. A lot of things that I had to do with Wheelo.
And this coming. Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot that we completely rewrote Wheelo.
And he has 8 shots in the entire movie before he breaks out of his stupid like hole in the wall.
I want to rewatch our World's Strongest again now.
And rewrite the script again.
Hello. I was gonna say my question goes to Trunks.
Hi. Nice to see you have a sword there. That's cool.
Yeah. One, I was gonna say, okay, so as you guys get as the show keeps progressing, how do you guys stay authentic as content creators when like do you sometimes see yourself when you make a video like it kind of like makes you sound fake sometimes, or like how do you stay authentic as content creator?
I guess this is more of a question for me than for Trunks.
I know. I just wanted you doing that.
How do you do it, Trunks?
Well, I learned Sony Vegas and
I just remember to hate androids really like a lot.
God damn it!
Character.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that actually go into that. I've always been the person for the longest time, and there will be people who argue this point with me. When it comes to doing parody of something, at least for me, there has to be, like, I prefer knowledge of the content, knowing why people like it, why people dislike it, and then working with that.
There's a clear difference between watching somebody make fun of something they hate and watching somebody make a parody out of something they love. We love Dragon Ball, and therefore, like, with our love of it, we can see the flaws.
Yeah, which, to be fair, I've seen some people make some really funny videos out of stuff that they know nothing about.
Yeah.
Because, on the other hand, there is certainly something to be said about going into something with abandon and then just doing whatever the hell you want with it.
The Purple Eyes method, we like to call it.
Yes, that is the Purple Eyes method of, they don't give a shit about the actual material, they just make fun of it. But for me, the way that I've always done it is I've always understood what the original purpose of the product was, and then I took it I wanted to go for the same idea, but in a different style.
I can see that.
Yeah, so that's what I try to go for. That's what I wanted to do with Dragon Ball, and one of these days when I actually write the Fooly Cooly script, I've always wanted to do Fooly Cooly.
I have like two more things on top of that, just real quick.
Okay.
Does that mean you're also going to like try to like do something special with like the Gohan transformation scene? Maybe?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, we have a lot of stuff. Like, we have a genuine deep love for the Dragon Ball and the Dragon Ball and the Dragon Ball fandom, and
so is it going to be comedic or is it going to be more dramatic or a mixture of both?
We're gonna find a fair.
You'll see.
You'll see the fair balance that we've always done for the big dramatics.
And just one more thing, if you're going on the trap thing real quick, that would also make the door straight if you like them. If the door had a vagina.
Yeah. Yes. Well, it depends. If you're a woman. I mean, like.
As long as it has a vagina, right? It's not gay, right?
Unless you're a woman.
I don't know. Yeah, unless you're a woman.
I have a picture that I put on our website back in the day with the Doria.
Vaginas or centipedes?
Centipedes.
Vagina?
Yeah, centipedes in my vagina? It's more likely than you think.
But yeah, like you can actually see the kind of evolution of our style. Like if you ever marathon our series, you can see it change drastically from season 1 to 2 to kind of making that shift near the end of 2 to where we're kind of at in 3, where it's really just a love letter to the series at this point.
Yeah.
There's actually something on YouTube I've watched that is a really good example of you making fun of something, but showing it out of like the purpose of love for the series. Who here knows about Jello-Apocalypse?
Jello-Apocalypse. Jello-Apocalypse.
Jello-Apocalypse, sorry. His So This Is series, that is like 100%. He makes fun of it, he destroys it, but you can tell there's a love for the series that he makes fun of. Just like the Pokemon one's the biggest one I see, as like the biggest example.
Sorry, I gotta adjust the mic, I'm very short.
I feel you.
Also, I also prefer this term, fun-sized.
Very
nice. For all the short people. Anyways, so my question here is for Vegeta.
Hello. Good to see somebody I can see at eye level.
Ooh, Vegeta fun size. Anyway,
Yeah, like a Snickers bar.
Anyway, Vegeta, what would you do if all of a sudden Bulma busted through the door saying, I had another baby?
Don't tell her I'm here.
And I have a question for Mr. Popo too. Why are you so?
Yes.
Why are you so evil?
Evil's just a label. Don't label me.
Sorry, you're too spoopy. You're too spoopy for me. Bye.
3 spoopy, 5 humans. What's up, Damplin? How's it going, Ronan?
Good. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday song. I don't want the camera on me. Thank you for the birthday song. That was very touching on this day.
And the birthday thong, did you like that too?
We'll get sealing here, but we can't make any promises.
English is not my first language. Anyway, now I'm having a hard time not doing it. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for that, you filthy bitch.
I am, in fact, a dirty bitch. I started streaming on Twitch. Some people drop me massive amounts of what Twitch's currency is called bits.
I call it Future Blast.
Future Blast? Yeah, well, it makes me a bitch, basically. I dance monkey dance.
That was actually kind of my fault because I did that to Taka first and then it
Your mic's fizzing out. I think you need to talk directly into it.
Hello?
Intergalactic planetary.
And that was kind of my fault because I did that on Taka stream and then it kind of just spiraled down to everyone else.
Here, let's shift down one.
Yeah.
Clean cup.
Trade.
Change places.
So yeah, that happened because you did that on Taka's stream and it just kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, I just did hashtag bitch.
Yeah, Taka passed that one on to me when he was visiting, basically.
Yep. You're welcome.
Everybody is probate's bitch.
Oh yeah.
No matter what.
He owns, like...
He is a top producer on any of our content. That man has dropped probably thousands of dollars.
Not probably has.
That man, I'm pretty sure that man owns a micronation.
He and his brother, probably. Yeah, it's crazy.
The last names are Koch.
What?
What? The Koch brothers.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Snap effect.
Can we have French Kaiser tell us why Grant is awful?
You have unleashed a dangerous weapon, my friend.
Mon ami.
First of all, look at the hair. It's so dry, I wouldn't even compare it to my wine.
How many years for DBZA was that?
You'll see.
Kaiser, give him your hands.
Or maybe you won't live long enough to see.
When the last star winks its
As
last.
the sun fizzles out, new upload.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Alright, so if Ben is the dad and Lenny is the uncle, what is everyone else's familial role?
Scott's the mom, and not just because he's the gay one, because that's the role he fills.
Yeah, honestly,
He is office mom.
I like to say Daddy Kaiser, but no, I'm the goddamn mom. That's what I am.
I'm the hipster artsy son.
He steals his uncle's money.
You don't understand. It's for research for art.
I'm the creepy uncle they let move in.
I'm the maid. I gotta clean up all this shit.
First of all, Kieran, no, you're like the oldest son who has to take care of everything. You know that.
You've inherited the family business.
You're the Alice in that middle square of the Brady Bunch.
Oh God, the boring one. Sure.
I miss him.
Oh come on, you're not Bobby.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Or Jan.
Also, Lenny,
Me too, but for different reasons.
looking forward to seeing you go to Applebee's on Tuesday.
Oh!
Not happening. Because I'm playing him.
Dang it.
I've never been to like a panel like this before, so. So, first thing is first, I say thank you to the voice actor Piccolo, just because I love Piccolo's character and everything. Woo!
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome. And also, to Piccolo, a question: if there was an actual female Namekian, what would you do?
Just so you know.
I would be very confused and not entirely sure what to do, as none of us have genitalia, but I'd be like,
I believe they call it scissoring.
And,
how you doing? Want to touch antennae? I'm gonna get a feel for
a
you.
picture of an actual character I made who was Namekian. If I'm allowed to.
We have like 5 minutes left, unfortunately.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Damn, shit moves quick.
Yeah, we only have
On that, but it's a character I did make, and she's a female Namekian.
Yeah, sure. Drop by our booth tomorrow. We'll gladly take a look.
I can. I'm 15.
No. We have a booth downstairs.
Yeah, in the dealer's hall.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just walk up to it.
yeah. What time?
Anytime. Almost any time.
We're there all day.
I believe we have enough time for like one more question.
Okay, you can go then. Ow, my mouth!
Oh no!
She dropped the mic!
She dropped the mic! You didn't even make a
Opa, are you okay? That looked like it hit you.
No worries. I'm fine.
Hi.
Hello. Nice shirt.
Yes, I really love Princess Trunks, and that's.
All hail Princess Trunks!
That's what I wanted to ask about. The origin of that joke. Is it just because Trunks had long hair?
It's actually because we had a running joke in the show that like Trunks, that's a girl's name.
Yeah, honestly.
Which is why Paragus is like, hello. The name's Trunks. Princess Trunks. It's a masculine woman.
Well, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, I thought that was what the last.
Well, I mean,
So long as it's quick. So long as it's quick.
Well, I was gonna say, what is your favorite quote from a character that you voiced?
My favorite one that I ever got to deliver was from Krillin. It was, it was not quack, nor was it sesame. My favorite delivery was during the debate whether he was going to kill 18. Oh, come on, Krillin! Press the button! If you don't, everyone you know and love will die, including her! Oh. I teared up delivering that line.
Method acting, man.
I get into it.
No, that's good.
Yeah, Kaiser, yours?
Hold on, I'm gonna look up the exact wording of the line because I really like this line, but it's a little long. Here.
All right, moving on. Wombat.
Yeah!
I'm single again.
Yeah, silver lining. I'm single again.
Oh, hey.
The problem with Anderson lines is that they're all long and involved, and Google would not help me so bad.
I can help you with that one. Well, at least my favorite.
Sure.
Say something in Moonspeak.
Say something in Moonspeak.
I already said mine and took our Well, only F-bomb, apparently.
You used both of them.
No.
Oh, Ben used one of them? Oh, Kieran used it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
What did I say?
No,
Kieran, what's your favorite line that you did?
Oh, beep.
Yeah!
All right, it's on you.
Hold on, I think it's on this page.
This is a great use of our last 5 minutes.
All right, it's here.
Okay. This will be it.
All right.
Get ready to leave on this
So, okay, let's grab some knee pads and stiff drink and gobble his beep. You want to sit back and whimper like a little preschool bitch you are? Go ahead. But Alucard isn't here. He's on a beeping boat and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. So do some freaking soul searching and look at the shattered remains of your testicles. And hope, like always, that the girl comes first before that barricade gives way and you're made into the world's whiniest Lunchable.